going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. It's Wednesday, which means we got brand new weekly wild cards in the game. In today's video, we're going to go over those new cards, talk about the good ones and the bad ones, and also go over everything that's going on in MUT 24 right now. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. So, the main question that I've been getting recently with weekly wild cards and Ultimate Legends is, when is the promo ending? Is this the last drop? And to me, I think we're guaranteed at least 3 more weeks of weekly wildcards, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ends 3 weeks from today. And I'll explain why I think that. Each and every week we're going to get new solo challenges. If you take a look, we're all the way at week number 10, and they're going to feature some of the set cards plus the LTD. Sometimes once you play through all 5 of the solos, you're going to earn 20 stars, and if you take a look at the milestone rewards, those stars are going to go towards various things. So you got coin rewards in here, you got BND fantasy packs, there's a couple like 86 and 87 plus packs in there. Sometimes people get lucky out of those, so they're definitely worth playing. But the main reason you're going to be playing these are the weekly wildcard tokens. You can see you get one at tier 2, at tier 5. If we scroll all the way down here, and I've lost count at how many we're at, but you know, tier 23, you're still getting these tokens. Whenever this promo ends, you're going to be able to trade those tokens in for a free champion from this promo. It likely will be BND. Unfortunately, the set is not in the game right now, so we don't know exactly how many tokens you're going to need, but part of this weekly wildcard promo have been these Nike athletes, and I believe we've gotten 4 of them so far, and they seem to be coming out every other Wednesday. So we don't have one today, but we did get one last week, which leads me to believe we should get one next week, and that would be number 5. And if we follow the trend of them coming out every other week, that means 2 weeks from next Wednesday would be the final Nike athlete and potentially the final drop for this promo, which means at that point we will likely be able to get a free weekly wildcard champion from all of the tokens you've been earning within the solo challenges. We did a video earlier this morning going over all of the reveals for today's players. Also in that video, if you guys missed it, we went over day number 7. We got another hidden egg available today. I'll cover it real quick in this video as well since you're here. Go to the greatest MUT egg hunt. You take a look at today's solo. The description is going to give you a hint as to where that hidden egg is going to be, and it talks about the number 49, rushing, honors. This is going to be honors CMC, so you're going to go to your NFL honored solos. Once you get there, you go to the 2024 section, and a couple solos down, you got CMC. You can see the eggs are there now. If you've played this solo, go ahead and beat it again. You should get that free hidden reward, which is a small egg basket today. And if you've never played the solo, you can still go through and play it. You'll get the hidden egg plus whatever coins you're supposed to get by beating the solo challenge. Along with the daily hidden egg, we also get a brand new daily objective, and completing these will give you free chocolate currency. So if you go to your Sugar Rush Field Pass, go down to objectives or over to objectives and down to hurdle here, you're going to see today's new objective, which gives you 200 chocolate, is going to be score 1 passing touchdown with a Sugar Rush player in your lineup. Just like the hidden eggs, these objectives do not expire, so if you haven't been keeping up with any of them, whether it's the hidden eggs or the objectives, you still have time up until March 31st, and I would cut it off and say March 30th, Saturday night, but you still have time to go through and play these and knock them out. And if you do all 10 of the objectives, we only have 7 of them available right now, but once it's all said and done, if you complete all 10, you're going to end up earning a total of 2,025 of the free chocolate currency. The easy ways to earn that chocolate is going to be in the solo challenges, the field pass, and the daily objectives, but there is still an ongoing house rules right now, and I know some of you guys are struggling to get wins in the house rules, but this is definitely the best way to earn chocolate because it's potentially unlimited based on how many games you play and how often you can win. Good news is I put out a little bit of a mini scheme over on my gameplay channel yesterday. We're going to link that channel down below in the comments section. Make sure you go check it out. It'll be a pinned comment. This video should help you win some more games in that house rules. So if you're trying to get more free chocolate before Sunday when all of these eggs hatch, go play house rules, but go watch my video on this mini scheme on how to help you win more games through it first. Going back to our field passes, today is Wednesday, which also means we get a brand new set of Season 5 objectives. So if you go into your Season 5 Field Pass and go over to the Milestone tab, you're going to see now week number 5. Here are the 4 different objectives that you can complete. You got a total of 60,000 Season 5 XP in there, and we should see more objectives in the Sugar Rush Field Pass tomorrow when Part 2 of this promo drops, which likely means that you'll be able to max out that Field Pass, and there's a couple other rewards in there that give you some Season 5 XP, so you got more free rewards on the way. And if you haven't got there yet, level 36 gives you a Season 5 set token. You can get 4 of these in total. The 4th one is at level 36, so if you're getting pretty close close to this, you might be able to get there now with today's new objectives. This fourth token, you put them into a set, you get a free 97 overall, and we did put out a video going over the best 97s to take from that pack. We'll link that one down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, but you got 97 overall Tariq Woolen in there, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Willis, Derwin James. There's some really, really good free cards in there. You might be able to unlock them today. This is the first week of 98 overall weekly wildcard champions, so the set requirements are going to be a little bit different, but much of the same as we saw with part 1 of the Sugar Rush promo. You go into any of these 98s, we got Will Levis is one of them. Definitely want to try this card out. Might be the brand new QB1 on my team at least because of the speed and everything else that he gets with his accuracies and abilities. But to complete his set or any of these 98s, you're going to need 195 overall weekly wild card from the same type. So he's a rising star. I would need a 95 overall weekly wild card rising star. The other 4 cards in the set can be any 95s. You can see I already have 3 of them from the Sugar Rush promo. So you put all of those into a set. In return, you're going to get that player. The same thing would hold true for all of the other cards. If you go to Jadeveon Clowney, for example, 4 95s from any promo and then 195 weekly wild card. But in his case, you would need a heavyweight card instead of a rising star. And this might potentially be one of the best drops of weekly wild cards that we got. We got a really good kicker. Kickers are boring, but it's still a very good card. I love the Jadeveon Clowney card. Minka finally got his upgrade. Will Levis probably top 3 quarterbacks in the game. Some really good cards, but again, I almost say this every single Wednesday when these cards come out. Try not to overpay for them because they could drop in price tomorrow along with Sugar Rush Part 2 coming out. You might see the market drop a little bit on these, these cards that at the time are only going to be about 24 hours old. Jalen Johnson is the 99 overall LTD. Very curious to see what his price is looking at. I think at least 2 million, a little bit under that, but there's not a ton of them on the auction house right now with only 10 of them. Good news about this card is if you run man coverage, he kind of has a good setup for you. If you run zone coverage, he definitely does. So if you're a zone guy, I go deep zone KO right here for 1 AP. If you're a man guy, you don't really have great options, but I'd probably go with one of, like the mid zone KO or flat zone KO for 0 AP. And then if you take a look at this bucket, he does get the deep route KO for 1. Unfortunately, he does not get pick artist for 0 AP. And if you wanted to take advantage of the acrobat for 0, you can't use that in the same bucket as deep route if you're a man coverage guy. So some different choices as far as abilities go on this card. I think for the price, unless you're a heavy zone coverage guy, I would not touch this card. We mentioned Will Levis. Basically, I just want to show you his attributes really quick here. He can get set feet lead, hot route master, gunslinger for 5 AP. If you don't care about hot route master, you're still going to have to spend, I believe, 4 AP to get set feet lead and gunslinger. He does have a slinger 1 release, which is really good, but I still recommend the gunslinger ability on this card. We talked about Minka Fitzpatrick last night. This card, he gets good zone ability, so if you run him as a high safety to play coverage, he's going to get pick artist or 0 AP here, and then in that second to last bucket, he gets deep zone KO for 1 AP. Jadeveon Clowney also looks really, really good. This might be like the #1 card that I want to go after because we've been talking about strength a lot lately. He's 6'5", 96 speed, 98 acceleration, 94 strength to go along with 98 block shed and power move. The finesse move is at 90 as well, and I think more important than anything, he gets double or nothing in the second to last bucket for 1 AP, which is the best pass rush ability in the game, in my opinion. And then you can also add on either no outsiders or speedster for 0 AP. I probably wouldn't spend the 1 AP on under pressure, but I like his abilities considering he can't get any of those, X factors that help with pass rushing. That's a pretty good setup for a card that has really good attributes. We close it out with pack offers. Make sure you open up your 1 coin offer, which is an 85 plus Legends player. It is B&D. The $3 pack, if you want to open up this one for the weekly wildcard elite pack, go for it. 2 88 pluses and then 2 84 pluses. The Supreme pack here for $25 gives you 2 95 plus weekly wildcard players and then 1 92 plus player along with 3 88 pluses. So that's actually a little bit intriguing if you're trying to build out any of the sets that came out today. I still encourage you to wait until tomorrow before you spend any money to wait and see what type of pack offers we get tomorrow. They won't really go hand in hand with weekly wildcard content, but we saw that you need 4 95s from any promo. If there's a better offer that might give you more 95s from the Sugar Rush packs tomorrow, you can still use those in the weekly wildcard sets, minus the one player that you need, of course. The $100 bundle, definitely would not recommend this. Here's what's in it if you're curious, but I would not be spending $100 on weekly wildcard content with a big promo dropping in part 2 tomorrow. And of course, you still got your Sugar Rush and Chocolate Shop and the training options out here for the current content that's going out. But we'll talk about that in more detail tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we'll have reveals, full reveals on all of the Sugar Rush Part 2 content, but we should see some type of teaser tonight on Twitter, and once they reveal it, we'll be dropping a quick YouTube short to inform you who that player is, or if we get multiple reveals. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.